Hi, I'm Frederick from Atmel, and today I would like to talk about our new SAM4L Xplained Pro starter kit. The kit comes shipped with many different I/O modules, cables, and everything you need to get started programming. If you want to know more about those I/O modules, please check out our other videos. So this is what the Xplained Pro board itself looks like. It's a little bit bigger than the usual Xplained design, but it's a more modular build-up and it's got a lot of new features. For example, we got 4 Xplained Pro header connections, we got an LCD connector, the MCU is of course here in the middle, we got a reset button, software push button, customizable LED, and current measurement pins, a power and status LED. And if we flip the board around, we can also see that it's now got a built-in debugger. And from the USB port, you can do normal programming, debugging, SPI, USART, I2C, and of course a virtual COM port. Also, what's new with the Xplained Pro series is that we got built-in identification chips. This means that when you connect your kit to your computer, it will automatically show up in Atmel Studio. So let's go ahead and see what this looks like. So let's just plug in the board, plug it into the debug USB port. And as you can see, the SAM4L Xplained Pro automatically shows up in Atmel Studio. And from here, you also get links to technical documentation and also the device's datasheet. And it's recommended to download these right away as they always come in handy. Now today I want to show you our low-power ASF example project. You can find this by clicking the new example project link from this page. From this drop-down menu, you will find several different ASF example projects. I'm going to choose the low-power demo for SAM boards. Click OK and accept the license agreement. Let's have a look at the source files. This program demonstrates several different low-power states and modes of SAM4L Cortex-M4 MCU. It does this by setting up a virtual COM port that you can read with, for example, the terminal window that you find in the extension manager. So let's just build, compile, and see what this looks like. Just hit this button up here that says Start without debugging. Choose the X Pro instead of the simulator. The program is now executing on the SAM4L. Let's open terminal window and see what this looks like. The Xplained Pro board has set up a COM port and we can connect this one. Just make sure that your baud rate is 115,200. Press reset. And now the SAM4L is sending us a small menu structure. Here we can do different configurations and choose different modes. And you can measure the current that is drawn in the MCU if you physically connect an amperemeter to the Xplained Pro board. Now I want to show you debugging. Let's disconnect from the terminal window and choose where you want to debug. From anywhere in the code, you can set up breakpoints. We can see that in int main we are doing a test core function. So let's go and see what this looks like. Let's just say I want to make a breakpoint here, where we configure our power scaling. Now instead of clicking Start without debugging, click Start debugging. And as you can see, the code immediately breaks and we get an output from memory. We get different statistics from the MCU. We get different register values and simply a lot of data for you to start debugging your software. The Atmel SAM4S Xplained Pro Starter Kit is a really versatile package with a lot of new features, and it comes with everything you need to start programming. Hope you found this information useful, and thanks for watching.